Welcome to another episode of the 15-Minute Mechanic. Today we're going to be looking at fixing a flat tire. I'm BDJ. Street's getting his beauty sleep today, so I brought along my partner Ellie Mae. You might see her occasionally here. So tires, super important part of the car. It's essential to keep them in good shape. Make sure that you watch the tire tread, wear patterns, rotate your tires, keep them properly inflated. All that stuff to keep your tires in good shape, because it's important to get down the road without them blowing up on you. Occasionally, however, you do run across times where you get a nail, a screw, some foreign object in the tire, and that causes your tire to go flat, like this one today that we're going to work on. So if that happens, you can go to any store like a Walmart, Target. You can go online and buy these tire repair kits that are about $10 and will fix your tire about 5 or 6 times, so about a couple bucks each time. Those are only temporary. This is only temporary. You should take the tire to a proper tire repair place and get the tire fixed appropriately, where they take the tire off the rim and fix it from the inside and put a patch on the inside of the tire. But this will at least get you by until you can do that. And we're going to show you how to do that today. Super simple. Stand by for another episode of 15-Minute Mechanic. Okay, so we are going to briefly discuss a couple of safety things. Anytime you have to jack up your car, elevate the car, you want to be safe about it, because obviously it weighs a lot and you don't want it squishing your melon, because that's bad. So always when you're looking to raise the car up, it's good to chuck the back wheels. Super inexpensive. You can get these at just about anywhere. They just go right behind the wheel. Stick it behind there. Keeps the car from rolling backwards. Important. So when you're jacking up the car, it's important to put your jack in a spot where the car won't get damaged, and you have structure that will support the jack lifting the car off the ground. So obviously you don't want to put it on anything that's fiberglass, plastic, cardboard, whatever. You want to fix it or place it on something that's steel. So be sure to look under your car where you're jacking. You don't want to come here on this. This is plastic right here. You jack this up, it's going to crack, break, and you're going to damage your car. So you want to make sure you put your jack in a secure spot that's going to be able to support the weight of the car. We're going to try and jack the car up right here on this spot here. This is part of the frame. Okay, it is important to remember that prior to lifting the car off the ground, if you are using an old crossbar or a single bar lug nut tool, you're going to want to loosen the lug nuts before you lift the tire. Otherwise your tire will just spin. Now if you're going to use an air wrench like this, then it's not so important. The air wrench will torque them off with the tire up in the air. But it's just a lot easier to get these lugs loose when the tire's on the ground before you lift it up, and then you can finish taking it off all the way once you get it lifted up. Okay, once you get the tire jacked up, it's always a good idea to put a jack stand under there and not have the jack itself support the weight of the car. So if you've got jack stands, put them up under there. And make sure that the jack stand is also going to be under a part of the car that will be able to support the weight of the car. Okay, now we will take the wheel off, see if we can find the offending object that has caused our leak. Alright, so once you get all your lug nuts loosened up, you go ahead and spin those off. And we'll take the tire off. Let's see if we can find what has caused our leak. Alright, so here we will inspect the tire and see if we can find a nail, a screw. I've even found a chunk of scissors in one of my tires once. Okay, after some careful searching, I have found the offending object. And that's the nail. It is right there. So we will take these pliers and yank that out. Okay, so your tire repair kit will come with these three things. Your rubber cement. I don't know what the technical term for this is. It's the scraper that you bore the hole out with, and then your plug inserter and your tire plugs. And like I said, generally comes with 5 or 6 of those to fix your tire, the hole in your tire. So we will use these in the steps that are described in the packaging and fix the hole. Okay, so the first step, of course, is to remove the offending object, which we did. It was a little nail. And make sure you don't lose sight of where that hole is. Obviously, the air is pouring out of there right now. Then you're going to take this scraper tool, and you're going to bore that hole out and rough up those edges. So you just grind those up good. This also helps to ensure that there is no more foreign body in that area. And we know we've got this hole to work with to repair. I have seen it where people have used that and they've scraped around the object that they didn't quite get all the way out, and it remained in there, and of course then the tire still had a leak. So next thing you do is you take out one of these plugs and you put it in this little tool here. It just fits right in here. And you pull it through about halfway. So it's about halfway like that. And then you're going to grab your rubber cement, put a little on the hole, or a lot as that case may be. And then you're going to put some on your plug, just right here. And then you push your plug into the hole. And you may have to inflate the tire up a little bit to give you some back pressure so you can have something to push against. So we're going to do that, and we'll push the plug in. Okay, as you get this pushed down in there, that plug pushed down in there, you want to leave a little bit of the plug sticking above where your tire is. And that's about deep enough. Make sure it's got glue all around it, and then you just pull your tool out. And these will glue right down to the tire. You put your tire back on, and you just drive as you would normal, and that plug will become part of the tire, and off you go. Simple as that. So we'll put the tire back on, inflate it to the proper tire pressure, and then I think we'll take this to the tire store, because I think these tires are under warranty, and see if they'll give us a adjusted rebate, because that is low. I think these only have about 20,000 miles on them. So there you go. That concludes another episode of the 15-Minute Mechanic. Hope you liked it. Check BDJ and Street next time.